All right. Let the fun times roll. Relentless, how you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. Forger, how you doing? How's your day coming along? What is the shackalackin'? Just give me a minute here before I get going. I wanted to transfer something off the phone, and I only remembered I wanted to do that just as I sat down right now. So this is just gonna take a quick second. I I had a bit of a drunken opening last night. Yeah, it's one of those openings that I say I need to stop doing where I wasn't even trying to sleep. I wasn't even trying to sleep, but I was like, screw it. Let me open some featured crystals. So get that moved over. And I think what I'm going to do, so I opened a couple 6-star features and a couple 5-star features. But I think I'm just going to upload the openings rather than just one video. I'm going to kind of do what I've done with the basic openings I had done a while ago. I think I opened like 5 or 6. No, it might have been more than that. Basic 6 stars. And I set them just to upload over time. So I'm probably going to do the same thing with the featured ones. What did I get? Well, I'll tell you what. I have no problem just telling you what I got. I'm not... I know some people like the whole, if you say it beforehand, you're not going to get the views or whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But, so I was at Uneven Arena Teams. I was 1 6-star short. I got 1 new 6-star, so good. I've got Even Arena Teams. And dumb me, I don't know why I did it, because obviously if I got a new 6-star again, then I'm going to be back to Uneven Arena Teams. But of course, hey, yeah. And I'm thinking, hey, no, instead, maybe I'll dupe Penny or dupe Spidey 2099 or whatever. But no, I get another new 6-star. So back to Uneven Arena Teams. But hey, 2 new 6-stars out of 2 featured crystals. Not too bad, not too bad. And then I went and opened 3 featured 5-stars, which now I was getting so close to 1 million 5-star shards. So now I'm under 900,000. Well, just barely under 900,000, but under 900,000. And I got a new 5-star. The new 5-star. So there's only of the current featured 5-star. There's only 3 champions that would be new. Kitty Pryde, Hercules, and Scarlet Witch. So Hercules, I am thinking I'm not going to do the arena trying to get the 6-star. Because to get the 6-star for that arena, you're going to absolutely have to be spending a fair bit of units. Douglas, how you doing? So what the plan is I would put up as... I would grind it as though I was going for the champion, get to low 60s, maybe refresh to 70-ish. And then if I missed the 6, I would get the 5-star. So it would have been nice to get Hercules as a new 5-star now, but he's not necessarily the one I was looking for. But I got Kitty as a new 5-star, so that's good. And then the 2 new 6-stars were Gwenpool, which I don't think... I could see possibly taking her to R2. I don't really know why I would. And then, of course, Cyclops. But yeah. Douglas, I'm assuming that you went and used a bunch of emojis. Yeah, so that's just going to automatically... Okay. Yeah, you don't need to spam the emojis. One here and there is fine, but, yeah. Not too many. But what are you up to? What are you up to? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. The 6-star featured one is really silly. there is no need for me to open the 6-star feature at all. Because the only champion that would be any use out of there, no, it was good to get the new 6-stars for sure. But for actual use, only Hercules. And the likelihood of just getting one champion when you're trying to get them out of any crystal really is pretty slim, right? So, yeah. Let's see. Crazy War Season, we were so close to finishing Plat 3. Oh, so I'm guessing if you were close, you didn't make it. That sucks. You do figure it with the... Okay, so yesterday's war would have been a write-off anyways, because they'd already said that that wasn't an account. But do you think that if you had the other 2 wars, that you could have made Plat 3? You finished Plat 4 as well, Forager. Okay. Ooh, yeah, it should be fine. It's okay to have an uneven arena team. Yeah, it is, but I just should have stopped after getting Gwenpool. And to be honest, I was pretty happy with Gwenpool. Like, I don't know if I'll take her to rank 2. I liked her a lot as a 5-star. I used her for my very first run of LOL. But I think she's definitely been surpassed in the skill class. So yeah. That's awesome on Kitty. Much easier to dupe and drop SIGs into. Yeah, and I'm thinking if I ever get around to doing Variant 8 and I get a 4 to 5 mutant or generic gem, yeah, she may... And that would be a good way to... Yeah, that would be a really good way to get somewhat used to her. 1, to know if I want to grind for her for the 6-star in March, and 2, whether she would go to rank 3 quite quickly. Mr. Billy D, how you doing? How's your day coming along? So I got the basic arena done last night. Got 1 run of this featured. We'll do 2 runs today. And then I haven't touched the Summoner Trials, which this is the first time in a long time where I'm not doing at least 1 million for the Summoner Trials day 1. Nightbot gives warnings I don't. We were teetering on Plat 3. We were there for 2 wars, lost 1, brought us to Plat 4, then the hut, and yeah. Yeah, we had won 2 wars in a row, and then we lost 1. And I think the 2 wars that we won, so when we started the season, I think we won 1 or 2. 1 at the higher multiplier, then we lost and we went to the lower multiplier. Then we won 2 wars, but it was at the lower multiplier, so it didn't really move us up. And then we lost, and again, it didn't really change much in our position. But I think, so taking out the yesterday's war, because that wasn't going to count one way either way. But I think if we had the next 2 wars, if they were counting, I think we had to win at least 1 to stay Plat 3. So it definitely, having the season end early, definitely took that pressure off. So yeah, so we got lucky. We finished at Plat 3. And to be honest, like where we are for Plat 3, I'd like to be a little bit higher. We're at 131, I think. I'd rather be around like 80-ish for Plat 3, just because I like not now because the season's over, so it doesn't matter. But overall in the season, as you're playing it, I'd rather be around like 80-ish, maybe 95, just because you could go and lose a couple and not have to worry about dropping a bracket. Oh dear. I got 2 mutants on the team. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah. Alright. No. Oh well. It is what it is. So what have you been up to, Billy? What's new and exciting? I don't think I'm going to do... I have that question there of what are you going to do with your Alliance vacation? Not having to worry about the Alliance war or AQ for the next couple days. But I don't think I'm going to do anything different in game, actually. It will be nice because we'll have event quest completion coming up soon. So all champions will be available for that. So that will be nice. Other than that, man, it's just going to be the same for me. Normal arena nonsense, and might get a couple things done non-game related. It'll be nice that I don't have to worry about checking on the game. So, but again, I think it's really funny when AQ and War are on cooldown, and it's like, yes. I don't think it's a good thing for something like this where when people have less to do, makes them happy. And like I said yesterday on the stream, I think that they should keep their bugs for the competitive modes. They should keep them to their one-on-one international tournaments. Leave the bugs there. Don't bring them into the Alliance live servers. I don't know, man. It kind of makes you wonder, like... I mean, obviously, when the season starts up again, people are going to get back in there and do their stuff, but... Because this is... at least the second for sure. I think maybe the third time this year, 2021, that the war season has ended early due to problems. I don't, like... 3 times in a year, it's not the worst thing, but if you want to have a competitive aspect to your game, it makes it very difficult for people to compete, knowing that it's one thing when the opponent beats you, right? But when the game is beating you, or because things have to be taken offline or whatever, so you don't actually get to compete as you should. I don't know, man. It makes it very difficult to take a competitive thing seriously when, you know, and not that I think they did what they needed to. It was the right thing to do, but it just, I don't know. Like in our case, it definitely worked out well because there would have been the pressure there to win at least one of the next 2 wars. So that's nice that, you know, we got lucky where we were in a decent spot. And actually, the last time the war season ended early, I think that time we were plat 4, like 1 or 2, and then they did. No, we were already in plat 3. We were really close to being in plat 4, but we were in plat 3. The season ended early, and I think they may have done docking. So we because of that, we were secured in plat 3. So that's 2 seasons where they've ended early, and it's definitely benefited us. So let's do that. Parasite, how you doing? Just cooking, then watch Lost in Space, new season. Might have a few beers. Painkillers are not working anymore. Beer helps sleep if I have enough. Oh, did the new season? So this is the final season then for Lost in Space, I think. Are all episodes available, or is it like every week or whatever, a new episode? Because if all episodes are available, I may... Well, no, I've still got the current thing I've been watching. And I think I'm only about halfway through the season I'm on now. And I've still got another season. But having things on the back burner to be watching is not bad at all. And I'm going to apply for a job today. Oh, boy. Yeah, I used to talk about it a while ago a lot about eventually I needed to find something to do to stay busy. And never did it. It's like everything else where I'm like, oh, I got to do this, never do it. but I'm finally starting to look for jobs and starting to apply. I don't really care for the whole. The resume is pretty much the same because it's relatively the same type of jobs. So the work experience that I'm highlighting on there is pretty much the same. And it's just the cover letter that changes from job posting to job posting. Legit didn't know the last season was out. Yeah. I have an interesting theory for the war to end prior. So you think it was something like beyond the bug? You think it was something else? Oh. Yeah, I knew that the last season of Lost in Space was coming. I didn't know that it was already out. Let me see if it is all available or do I have this on my list? Oh, damn. Okay, well, add it to my list and that will take care of that. Okay, yeah. So it looks like all of them are available. Oh, doesn't look like the first episode is there. Okay. People who switch alliances after war might not be eligible for gifting for 3 days, grabbing fools to lose that money. Could be. But then the only thing then is that you would think that as soon as the issue came about, rather than them saying, you know, we're going to have it so that this war doesn't count, that we'll have the last 2 wars, you would think then, if that were their reasoning, that right away they would have just said the war season is canceled. But yeah, that could be. I think there were several things that played into it. I do think that they were legitimately trying to resolve it, and then they probably realized they weren't going to be able to resolve it in a timely manner. One thing I thought was quite interesting was the time that they made the announcement of it being done. Because normally something like that, a major decision, isn't usually announced after the business day. So yeah, I thought it was interesting that they did it later in the evening. No one spends on war because Kabam gets compensation package. Yeah. There was a question on the forums, which it was a fair question, that why do this for war when AQ had been bugged last week, and they didn't change anything there. But I think too, I mean, war is far more competitive than AQ. Yeah, and war, you can, like, if you lose, you can kind of make up for it by winning, you know, your next one. Whereas AQ, you can't really make up for doing poorly in AQ. Rank 3 Hulkbuster was the best mistake I've ever made. Rank 3 Hulkbuster, okay. I don't know if that would really be, well, if it was prior to his buff. No, that would not have happened prior to his buff because you couldn't have taken him to rank 3, yeah. But no, I think that's not a bad option at all. Not a bad option at all. So the only way to cash it on is the gifting at the current state of the game. So they made bug a reason. Mad Titan, how you doing? Bimore, how you doing? What you guys up to? What you got going down? From a software developer perspective, sometimes bugs or gaps are planted with purpose too. Cheeky. Yeah. I definitely think there are things. Well, the thing where they were coming out with the improper drop rates of crystals, that was absolutely intentional. The first 1 or 2 times, maybe not, but I think when they realized that because they had to compensate people for their mistake, and it ended up meaning that more people would buy the crystals, they started doing it intentionally. I don't know if this particular thing right now was an intentional bug, but yeah, they have definitely made mistakes uh, intentionally. At least as far as that drop rate thing. But yeah, I think that they legitimately felt that they could have a resolution by the next war, and then they probably started working on it and realized, we're not going to have this resolved by the next war, so let's just end the season. I'm still spending on war, mainly just on boosts. Yeah, depending where you are in war too, right? You're gonna be more apt to boost and stuff. I've used... So for my path in war, there's a heal block node, so the regen boost is of no use. But I use the other gray boost, and there's been a couple times where I want indestructible boost at the beginning, and I don't have any, so I'll just spend the loyalty to get that. Oh, crap. After this match, let's take a look and see, because the incursion crystals would be updated. Ooh, I totally forgot all about that. Oh dear. Oh well, no, I think that would have just happened because it's just 11. But yeah, I want to see if Wolverine is going to be in there. I don't do alliance stuff, so used to it. Adam Warlock, how you doing? Super happy with how we ended up, considering that we ended up in Plat 1 with some of the worst matches we could get. Okay, nice. Very good. Do you figure you would have been in Plat 1 regardless, though, or you ended up there because the season ended early? Like, I think in our case, we absolutely, if we had lost the next two wars, we would have been back to Plat 4. So it was definitely beneficial to us. Wait. Ruh-roh. So if Wolverine is not in the new incursion crystals, I'll be getting the 6-star shards. If he is, well, we'll be opening some incursion crystals looking for him. I was thinking about it too. So for my path in AQ for map 8, I think if I got a 5-star Wolverine, I would probably go with that path with Wolverine, Cable, Apocalypse, use Apocalypse for the first fight, and then make Wolverine a Horseman. And I think that would be pretty decent. On this month's new release, 33.1, did you experience a slow motion gameplay? I've noticed like a pause a couple times, but I don't know about the slow motion. Okay, so true accuracy, who do we got? Longshot, Moleman, Night Thrasher, the Champion, Cull Obsidian, Hitmonkey, Magneto, Proxima Midnight, Aegon, Annihilus. Oh, Aegon could be useful for some people. Nothing there I'm looking forward to. Stun Crystal. Electro, Red Guardian, Human Torch. Well, I wouldn't be going for that now. Yellow Jacket, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Sasquatch, Quake, Joe Fixit, Iron Patriot, and Daredevil Classic. Oh, okay. I think we're gonna see Wolverine here. Regeneration Crystal. Wolverine. All right. Beast, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, Doctor Voodoo, Venompool, Iron Man, Old Man Logan, Punisher 2099, Angela, and X-23. All right. So I could open. I think I'll wait until I can open all. No, I'll do one at a time. Yeah. Okay. That's something to look forward to. I use the other gray boosts whenever I feel like they're needed. Yeah. No way I'm going to believe Kabam's lies anymore. I pretty much feel that it is a plat executed perfect as a business point of view. Like for this current thing with the bugs in. Oh, sorry. Let's look at the rest of the crystal. I was just looking for the Wolverine there. So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, okay, that's all I need to know. The Prowess Crystal. So we got Bishop, Emma Frost, Jubilee, White Mags, Professor X, Gambit, Mr. Sinister, Proxima Midnight, Sunspot, and Havoc. That's kind of funny. You got all these mutants and then Proxima Midnight. Incinerate Crystal. Wait, Incinerate Crystal Venom. Oh, Agent Venom. Agent Venom, Crossbones, Falcon, Gwenpool, Human Torch. Oh, That's interesting. Masacre, Mephisto, Red Goblin, Sunspot, and Phoenix. Wasn't Human Torch? He's in 2 of them? Oh, that's really interesting. So he's in the Stun Crystal and the Incinerate Crystal. Wow. Good time if you're looking for a Human Torch. For the Energy Resistance Crystal, we've got Dr. Voodoo. Oh, Dr. Voodoo's in more. Oh, okay. That's really interesting. Dr. Voodoo, Havoc, Jubilee, Storm Period X, Thor, Jane Foster, Yellow Jacket, Mr. Fantastic, Mortal, Morningstar, Red Skull. Ooh, could we see another one with... No, that's it for those. Okay. I was thinking we might see 2 with Wolverine. We would have been in Plat 1 regardless. Okay. Slow motion like a stutter across screen I've been getting for months. Yeah, I don't get that. I get where it kind of just for a split second kind of pauses. So. Yeah, incursions I want to do, but every time I do incursions with anyone, they for some reason leave, and I cannot complain too. Don't know how I should do incursions or not. The best thing for incursions is to find a consistent partner. Yeah, I mean, you could do it with the random option, but I really feel the best way to do them is with a consistent partner. Slow motion gameplay I experienced in 31.1 update. I have a video posted in my Discord. 31.1 patch has corrected it. Okay. I've only started Arena today. Could not do them for 3 weeks as it's so bad. Kabam told me to turn off. I turned on device again. What kind of device do you use, Billy? Because I know, well, my biggest problem previously was the continual disconnecting or crashing. And yeah, with the new device, it still happens, but nowhere near as frequent. It used to be like every 20 minutes to half hour, and now it's probably about every, not reliably every hour, but close to an hour. Is there Mojo Dormammu Healthbuster available in any 4-star crystals? Those are the ones missing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was only going to look at the 5 stars. Well, I don't think so, because whatever was in the 5 stars would also be in the 4 stars, and I don't think I saw any of them in the 5 stars. Boomer, how you doing? It's going okay. Well, there you go, Anna. Boomer just offered to do incursions with you. There you go. There you go, there you go. I was looking at the Christmas offers from last year. I just happened to be looking at a video I had done for it. And I didn't realize that there were cash offers with kind of like July 4th Cyber Weekend, just not as lucrative and as many things. But yeah, where you buy units and you get extra stuff. And there was a lot of 6-star shards. So partly why I opened the 6-star features last night was that I was like, oh, well, I can recoup those shards. But I'm still not going to spend money until the game is relatively fixed. I don't think it's going to be fixed by then. So I don't think I'll be taking advantage of those. Throwing you under the bus? I don't think so. Even though I opened 5-star from those crystals, those are just ice. Do you have 5-star Wolverine? I mean, that's who I'm going to go for. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a waste of the artifacts, but hey, if I don't open it, I'm definitely not getting it. So, the only way I'm going to have a chance there. The more I want to and communication stays up, we can find each other from Solar's Discord. Yeah, if you want to do incursions, there's also... You need to select the role on Discord, but there's the incursions... Let me see what it's actually called. Let me see. The role is called... just incursions. But if you select that role, then you'll get some other channels that will open up. There's 2 incursions voice chats and incursions text. So if you wanted, you could use... you could just chat, or if you wanted to use that to... well, I think the in-game texting is probably... When it works, it's probably a better way to go. But yeah, if you wanted to use voice, feel free to use the Discords. And that's what it's there for. So, and anybody else that's in stream who's on my Discord, by all means, feel free. That is why it's there. Because I mean, there's 2 rooms there. When I run them with my partner, we not all the time, but we'll use the voice chat. But we definitely don't need both rooms. Oh, and it's also limited. So for the incursions voice chat rooms, it's limited to just only 2 people can join. So once you're in there, you wouldn't be interrupted by somebody else joining randomly. So I've done incursions with people with voice in a general voice chat, and it never fails. Anytime you do that, always there's somebody who just randomly comes in, which is fine. But and I mean, for the most part, for incursions, all it really is you know, like take node 1, take 3, or whatever kind of thing, right? But yeah. I find, especially, like, it's been okay for a while, the incursions chat in game, but yeah, and if all it is just take node whatever, it's fine. But because there's been so many times where it doesn't work properly and you have to relog or whatever, so I just really don't rely on it too much. But there's a couple champions in those incursion crystals that if somebody were looking for, they're really going to have the opportunity over the next couple months to get them. Because being able to pick them from several crystals is pretty nice for sure. But yeah, if I get Wolverine, I don't know, not necessarily day 1, but I do think I will take him to rank 5 using resources and actually run him for AQ. Because my problem... Actually, next AQ, I'm assuming we're going to probably do all map 8 again. And we might... I could see us mixing up the lanes a little bit, though. But if I were to keep the same lanes, I would probably drop the Cosmic Champion and just go with 3 mutants. Because Cable is fine for most of it, because I don't need specials from him. Just parry heavy is fine. But I want to use somebody that I can inflict debuffs without specials. Because, yeah, it's running suicides doing that is not going well. So I need to be using somebody more sustainable. I think X23 as a horseman The later days, it's going to be good. The earlier days, just because the health pool on the opponent's going to be low, so I'm not going to be able to get her regen going. But on the later days, I should be able to keep her pretty close to full health. And the thing too, because the opponent's going to go unstoppable, so there's going to be a little bit of time there where I can't be hitting them. But if I've got the bleeds up on them while they're unstoppable and I'm avoiding them, I'll still be doing damage. So that should be good. I used to be in Parasite's Ally. I had to resign. I don't do ally stuff anymore. What about Diablo? So the way this is set up now, I would feel okay trying things that I don't know, because if it doesn't work, there is support, right? Like, you don't need 10 people for section 1. You don't need 10 people for section 3. So if it got, like, if I tried something, it didn't work, then I could have somebody, at least for those 2 sections, take my lane. The only thing with Diablo is, so I think it's the first 2 sections. It's only everybody but Cosmic and Mutant. Their attack rating is, you're only getting 50% of their attack rating. So Cosmics and Mutants, you get your full attack rating. But Diablo, I mean, with the poisons, wouldn't be too bad, because that would just be ticking pretty much the whole time. Yeah, see, with Diablo, well, and then I wouldn't be relying on, I'm going to probably try him. I think day 1, he might be better one to try day 1, actually. That might be what I'll do. I might try him day 1, and I might do X23, a full mutant team, day 2. Because with X23, like I said, it's going to be better the longer the fight is for her sustainability. Whereas for Diablo, yeah, you know what? Actually, Diablo might be a really good option, because if all I'm doing is parry heavying, keeping those poisons up, and then get to that first L3, which is going to apply a ton of poisons. Even with the reduced attack, for the lower health pools, I think that might be fine. Yeah, because that was my problem today. I got down to just 2 items left to use, because I was using so many health pots. Because earlier days, Apocalypse and CGR, the fight was over in an L2. Whereas the later days, I had to use more than one special. So, by the way, chat, Solar, any thoughts about that loading screen picture? Does it hints, shows, indicates any theory about it? Like why no arrow put on some pictures? I was thinking the same thing, actually. I was wondering the same thing. Nah, I think it's just random, though. He's good with suicides and for diss track? Yeah. No, and like I said, with the way map 8 is, I would feel much more comfortable trying something that I'm not sure about, because you could ask for help. Whereas map 7, where everybody's got their own lane, if you screw up, and I think, yeah, if I'm going to do that while we are getting all of these extra resources, would be the time to do it. So, you have Apocalypse and Cable for the first 2 sections, and Diablo will be support for diss track for section 3. No, section 3 is not diss track for what I have currently. Section 3, anybody work. Actually, section 3, Cable is really good for, because yeah, you're limited to, you have to use your special 1. If you don't, you lose a percentage of power. And with Cable, the special doesn't matter. It's all just parry heavy. So it's the It's really the Yondu fight that was really screwing me up. But I definitely need to be getting some rank ups done. Yeah, because I'm going to have, after the season rewards are out, I'm going to have even more T2A and T5B and overflow. I've got I think, so I don't think Mole Man is going to go to rank 3. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure now we're going to be doing map 8 all 5 days all the time. Well, I guess I'll wait and see, because if I'm going with the same paths, then yeah, Mole Man is not going to be a necessity to take. I'm not going to use King Groot for my paths anymore. If I thought that I was going to be using him still, and the paths that I have were going to be consistent, I could maybe see taking him to rank 3. But I'm thinking Ultron, Angela, as far as rank 3s. Doom, that will be with a gem though. Science, the only thing I'm thinking for Science is Spidey 2099 to rank 2. Yeah, that's kind of about it currently. Maybe Kate. No, I don't think I would do Kate. No, for Mutant. Well, whatever I do, I needed to figure out before I finish 7.3, because there's the 25% selectors for 7.3. So if there's any classes, like I want to make sure I've got some Cosmic T5CC on hand and Mutant T5CC. Cosmic, just in case I were to get Hyperion or Hercules, so that I could take them to R3 pretty quick. And then Mutant. I want to make sure I've got some Mutant T5CC on hand to ensure that I can get Apocalypse to R4 as soon as I get the generic resources, and then possibly take Kitty to R3 if I happen to get her. So I think those are the only two that I want to make sure I've got the T5CC on hand. But Tech, I think Ultron is going to go to rank 3. I'm going to probably wait until we get that trade-in store, though, to really make any... Well, no, I need to do the rank 3s before that. Ultron, I have quite a few Tech 6-star Sig Stones, but actually I think it's only Tech and Mystic that I have the 6-star Sig Stones. So if we're trading in 1-to-1 a class Sig Stone for generic, those are the ones that I would trade in. And then I probably, maybe 20 of each, and then probably take Omega Red to Sig 200. I hate this Mercenary node the most. This is for the event quest. Yeah, I'll be hitting that up later today. Just waiting for event quest completion to drop, and we'll get in there. I think, yeah, I'll probably go through and just do it quest by quest. So I won't try to do the initial completion and then work backward. It'll be easier just to pick a team. Is anyone? Yeah, there is a R4 Omega Red. I don't know who it was, but I remember, I don't know if it was in a chat or where, but I remember seeing people talking about it. If my lane for AQ, or for war... Oh, man, you know what? That would have been... Oh, it's too bad his spores wouldn't count. He would have been perfect for my lane for map 8. But yeah, his spores wouldn't count as for diss track because they're passives. Oh man. Although then that would mean I'd have to figure out how to use Sabretooth probably too. Because I'd want Sabretooth to go with him. Oh, I also got a featured cab last night too. I went for one of the Doom crystals. I don't know why. Oh dear. But I was I know why. So I was just at 28,000 units. And I was like, oh, you know what? I haven't started Summoner Trials at all, and that's where the bulk of the units are. So yeah, I'll spend a couple hundred units. And I'll be able to make those back through Summoner Trials. So, but again, there's no way I'm getting to 30,000 before gifting, unless I were to open those battle chips. Which, nah, I'm gonna hold on to those. You know, Apocalypse is going to be my first R4. And I want a few R4s from different classes before having multiple in the same class. And by the time I could do a second R4, Omega Red might be... No, I mean, he's still, especially with Suicides, he's still going to be relevant. But, yeah, maybe I could have a kitty by then or something like that. But I could see doing him eventually as an R4. He won't be my first. But yeah. And yeah, I could end up with 2 mutant R4s before I had an R4 of every class. Like, I don't really think there's anybody in science that I would really want an R4. That I've got, of champions that I've got. For Cosmic, no, as it is currently, Corvus wouldn't be a consideration because I'm not going to use him for AQ at all. He's actually going to be on war defense. But yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. I think it's some girl champ. Don't know who. Never seen her before. I'm getting an R3 Doom suit. Nice. Very good. Very good indeed. Yeah, I don't know. But I whoever was talking about was saying that the R4 Omega Red just like goes through things so fast, which yeah, I can see. Potion. I'm glad though that I got a few new champions, even though the new 6-stars aren't champions I'll really do anything with. At the very least, it's extra arena points and somewhere to use ISO, which I'm always happy for sure. Oh, speaking of which, I should actually use those 6-stars before I get to the end. Yeah, just to make sure that the team hero rating is relatively up there. Top of there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Okay. Did Lizer get... Oh, that might be who it is. It might be Lizer. Yeah, and I think Omega was her profile picture too. Doing these Sinister 6 fights is probably the quickest way to get through this currently. So are any of you going for Doom? 5 or 6 star? And if so, what's the pain looking like? I don't think... Yeah, if I were to have gone round 1 for him, because I missed a whole round of 6 stars yesterday, it would mean a lot of refreshing to catch up. Well, not a lot, but a fair bit of refreshing to catch up on what I missed out on. And there's no way I'd be able to go for him round 2, because most of next week, at least when I would normally start Arena, I'll be away. I'll be out. So I wouldn't really be able to get a good start next week. When he comes around to the basic, though, because we would have seen Hyperion, Hercules, and Kitty, who I think they will be the highest in the basic. So we'll have a good idea of what the basic, how high it can go. If it doesn't look like it's too crazy, like if it was in the 70s, 80s that they were to go for, I'll probably go for, and Doom isn't duped by the time, I would probably go for him from the basic to get him awakened. But if it's looking like Hercules, Hyperion, Kitty are going, 90, 110 and stuff, then no. I would just say screw it. Because I think even then, even when he's in the basic, I still think Doom has the potential to be not necessarily the highest, but one of the highest champions for Arena. The only thing, though, with him in the basic is because so many people have him and have him awakened, so nobody is going to go in the basic Arena just to get a 1 Sig level on him. I could see somebody doing it who have an awakened Doom going for the feature to get the extra 20, but yeah, they're not going to do it for 1. So that could kind of be my saving grace there. I got all of the Dooms at high ranks, 3 to 6 star. Okay. I was kind of hoping that he would have been the feature during Hercules basic Arena, but unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. So yeah, I don't see anybody in Arena that's going to offset Hercules in the basic. The only thing that could have any potential would be Silver Surfer, and even though Surfer is much higher prestige, well, not much higher, but higher prestige, I think Hercules would be the one people would be going for. Far better champion, and then still quite new, a champion that people want. So yeah, that is going to be crazy. Crazy like a fox. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to use the new 6 stars. Do you think we'll see the war rewards paid out before Monday? Or do you think we're looking at middle of next week. I'm not sure to comment, but see that it's so ironic that Seaton just got Doom and now Doom is in featured arena. Now it's irony, or maybe he missed arena before the same. Don't know. I really wanted to see if he would have done arena when Doom was in there, but we'll never know now. Kabam wants both Doom and Hercules Arena to be high income, so that yeah. No, I didn't think that they would have been in arena at the same time. I just felt that that was the only way for either of their arenas to be offset. Which, yeah, it's smart that they have them separate, and it's a fair bit of time in between as well. So anybody that would have done the grind for, because if you do a crazy big grind like that, you're not going to want to do it right away, right? You want some time in between. So. I think tomorrow's the War Rewards. Okay. That'd be nice. Yeah, I think the sooner the better. Because then that will give the opportunity for people that want to change alliances before the gifting cutoff for sure. So. But I think they did need to adjust for yesterday's war because it wasn't going to count. And I don't know if they have the ability for things like that, just to, I don't know if they have to, if there's manual involvement with stuff like that. Probably. But I don't know, and I don't know if for the amount of wars that you have to participate in to qualify, I don't know if that's something that they can just, change a number and it's done, or if they need to go through and be manual interaction with that too. Everything Kabam does is intentional. Well, I don't know if losing, or not losing, but the reduced revenues for the last while, I don't think that was intentional. I'm quite interested to see how they did for this Cyber Weekend compared to other years. That sounds so early. They have to do a lot of data collection, right, to release the awards. Yeah, I would hope that it would be by this weekend. But I'm thinking, just knowing how they go, probably Monday, Tuesday of next week. Ninth War ended on Tuesday, so they had ample time to get the data done. Yeah, but it wasn't until yesterday that the problem came about, right? It was yesterday's war that was not going to count. So, yeah, so all they would need to do is look at what the numbers were on Tuesday. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they have the ability to simply, I would hope so, but simply say, on this date, what were war ratings? So are you done with Sinister event via Arena? Yeah. Yeah. Once you had the Sinister 6 opponents, and I was just picking those, yeah, that event got done really fast. And when I was running the 5 stars and I was picking the Sinister 6 teams, the fights were taking longer than usual. But if I do it with the 6 stars, it's not too bad. Yeah, that's why I'm dodging the Sinister 6 matchup, just because I was getting tired of the same champions, the same opponents over and over and over. And then Green Goblin's usually a slow fight, so and I was seeing him a lot. At Green Goblin, yeah, man. Yo. Okay, so I think I have one more match or one more low 6-star to use. I hate fighting him. I just hate fighting him in general. So usually I'm farming 3-5-6 or 5-3-6, and he's the final boss, and yeah, he's the longest fight. Also because he reduces your power generation, right? You generate power slower. So because with Sung Shi normally it's 2 combos and the fight's over. I get to the L2. But when fighting Green Goblin, it takes a little bit longer. And he has resistance too? Yeah. Yeah, with Sung Shi though, once I'm at an L2, it's over, but it just takes so much longer to get to the L2 with him. Both his power and resistance phases are annoying? Yeah. Yeah, he's just annoying overall. Man. I think he was the worst in those Sinister 6 ones. I don't think anybody... Oh, Electro, but Electro is more so just... Because as you're hitting him, you're taking the damage. But outside of that, like, speed of getting through the fight is fine. Yeah, it's just the Green Goblin ones that were slow to get through. Mm-hmm. We definitely need to get Chavez. You like her, do you? Yeah, I haven't used her for anything outside of... I was going to take her to rank 2. No. Yeah, no, I wasn't planning to, but if they wanted a Chavez on defense, I would have taken her to rank 2. Because I was looking to rank up a Mystic. And I was going to do Mojo. Why didn't I? Oh, I think I ended up just ranking a 5-star Mystic to use the Mystic resources. And now I don't have very much Mystic ISO, so... So it's going to be slow going, getting Doom maxed at rank 3. She needs more learning. Yeah, there seems like there could be a fair bit to her. I haven't even read her info. So normally after 2 rounds of the 6 stars, I'm at about 16.5, and we added 3 new 6 stars, really. Because we've got Unstoppable Colossus as well. So let's see if it's going to be a 17 by the time I'm done. And I haven't lost any 6 stars yet. Yet. So. Because as it is currently, or the last arenas, I just needed to run the 6 stars 3 full times, and then two more matches. So we're getting closer and closer to being able to be totally done. The featured arena in 3 rounds. Did you buy Unstoppable Colossus to even out the arena team? So I got him because I had a bunch of Mystic ISO that was about to expire, and it was during the level up, and I didn't see any reason to take Doom to rank 3 with the gem yet. And no, it didn't even out the teams when I got him. But it had it so I was at 2 6 stars, 1 5 star. So that was fine. Then I opened the feature. I got a new 6 star. So great, even arena teams. And I figured I'd open one more feature because I thought it was going to be a dupe, of course. And I thought, hey, Spidey 2099 would be good duped. Penny Parker would be good duped. So, there was some potential. But no, I go and get a new blue Cyclops. But a new 6 star, so hey, I can't complain too much. And I was really close to just opening one more featured 6 star just to get back to, having the 2 6 stars on the team rather than 1 and 2 5 stars. But hopefully no more 6 star openings until the featured changes. That's what I say, but I'll probably open at least one more. I think the only new character in there would be Hercules, though. No, Iceman's in there too, right? He'd be new. Uh-oh. These dupes are killing me with 6 stars? Yeah, man. That's why I stopped with the basics. The idea, though, was to stop with the basics and then every feature to open 10. I don't think I'll be able to open 10 for the next feature, though. Where I was at 108,000 shards yesterday, and then I opened 30. But I think where I was at 108, I could have gotten to 150 before the feature resets. But where I am now, I don't think I'll be able to get enough. I'll be able to get over 100,000, but yeah, I won't. Overall, I would have 10 shots at the next feature, but just not on day 1. But the next feature, though, Kitty Pryde would be who I'd mainly want, and then if Hyperion is there, those would be my 2 main objectives. But there'd be so many that would be new, so yeah, the next features should be really good for me. Because regardless of it being a good champion, the likelihood of being a new champion is pretty high. I have only 60-odd 6 stars, but still I'm getting all dupes. That sucks, man. That sucks. I was so happy to get Old Man Logan the other day as a new champ, but yesterday again, I beat them. Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks. So once I'm done with all of the 6 stars, I'm going to run my 5-star, the R5s. That will just give me another million. And then we'll get the Summoner Trials started. So that will get me to... Well, I think I'm going to get to about 17 with all of the 6 stars. So that will get me to 18. And then the next run tonight, if I do it the same way, that would be... Oh, damn. That running the R5s, which I mean, that's not going to happen often because that would be usually run for the basic, but doing that, yeah, I'd be done in 3 rounds. I experienced for the first time a kind of long win streak in arena trials, as once I get past 30, then even if I use R3 4 stars, the matchup were coming good. I hope same goes for basic. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're getting to the end of the 6 stars. Getting to the end. Does this logical for the basic or... So for the basic and the feature... So like in Summoner Trials, the max opponents you're going to see are maxed out 4 stars. In the basic and the feature, though, you're going to see high level 6 stars. So the potential to go up against higher ranked teams is there for the feature and the basic. It's not there. It is there for Summoner Trials, but as you rank up your 4 stars, it's less and less likely that the opponents are going to be much higher ranked. There's a much better chance of facing higher ranked teams in the feature and the basic, though. But if you're looking to target arena for units, then you want to prioritize the Summoner Trials, in which case you should be arena-wise ranking up your 4 stars. But 4 stars aren't going to be that beneficial in general for the game. So a little bit of a... So, yeah, I don't know what numbers you've got as far as champions, but I would... Probably, yeah, it depends where your priority is, really. But overall, what you want to do, you don't want to be really considering too much on the arena side of things. Because doing rank ups for progression is going to do you far better than rank ups do to arena. I just used 3 stars for Summoner Trials with the boosts. Yeah, I do as well when I'm trying to get through. So if I'm going for a champion from the basic or featured arena, and I want to get the Summoner Trials done really quick, I'll open the arena boost crystals that are the 3 that have the 3-time multipliers in there. Most of them are for 3 stars, but you get the 3-star and 4 stars. but the 1.5 multipliers for the 3 stars, they end up giving you the same amount of points as you would running 4 stars without multipliers. So I don't really run those boosts very often, just because I'm better off just running the 4 stars. If item use is on, then maybe I would use those ones. But once you run a few matches with 3 stars, usually you're going to see at least one opponent that's all 3 stars. So if you've got 3 stars against 3 stars, it's not too bad. But sometimes you won't have a 3-star option, and you're going to have to fight a 4-star team, and then that ends up slowing down the arena a little bit. Because if you're taking in your 3 stars and you're fighting 4 stars, yeah, it is going to be a little bit slower. I have slowed down ranking 4 stars to R5 as they take 2 T4B, which is also required to 5-star. Hence, I still have some limitation with 4-star roster, but can go beyond 35 fights. Yeah. For the 4 stars, you definitely don't need to take them to rank 5. And the thing is, too, with the 4 stars, because their cooldown is so low, you can run your higher 4 stars multiple times. So 2.5 and 3 are the ones you use for the 3 stars. Yeah. So I use those ones when I'm just trying to get through the Summoner Trials quickly. Outside of that, yeah, I don't use those boosts. So if it were just for item use, I would use the 1.5 ones, which I don't do very often. I'm far more likely just to run the 4 stars. Like if I go for Hercules, I will run those arena boosts on the 3 stars to get the trials done quicker. I don't think I'll run those boosts if I go for Claire, though. Because Claire, I think I'm just going to do it pretty much the same as I did for Ultron. Do the featured arena, do the milestones, and then all 5 and 6 stars afterward will be used in the basic. And then, now when I went for Ultron, I did run the arena boost, though, for the 3 stars. Uh-oh. Ooh. Will my L2 finish him? Ooh, let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's down before the L2. For Summoner Trials, you can use R3 4 stars after the 19th multiplier. You could use them anywhere. For the Summoner Trials, I just start from my top 4 stars and work my way down. I don't know if I end up going any lower than R4s, actually, for Summoner Trials. No. Because for the Summoner Trials, I don't ever do more than 1.5 million points per run. And then, like, I'll leave it for a while. When I come back, the 4 stars are refreshed. The ones that I had used are refreshed. So I don't know if I'm even getting to R3 4 stars. But that obviously depends on how many you've got and how many you have ranked up. I think this also depends on masteries. I am yet to unlock all mastery and then have my 3 stars to 3,000 pi and then using multiplier boost can have a good length to all milestone. Yeah. No, running suicides for arena definitely makes a big difference. It makes a difference in your team rating and how quickly you're able to get through the fights as well. Yeah, I think the biggest recommendation I'd have for anybody who wants to be doing a lot in Arena, regardless where in Arena, but they, whether it be they like the mode or they just like getting the battle chips, the units. I think the biggest recommendation I would have, and actually I think it's out of anything else in the game, whether it be the champions you have, the modes you're playing, I think it's the only area where I would say suicides are a necessity. You can absolutely do it without, but it just makes it so much better. And if you know you're going to be grinding Arena like crazy, you're going to recoup the investment. And anybody wanting to unlock suicides, the gifting event I think is the best time to do so. You're going to get people that are going to want the GGCs for sure. So you're going to always find, people that are willing to trade a fair bit of units worth of items, so then you can get the cores. And, yeah. It's not a bad way to go. High crit, quick fight. Yeah, it's just it increases your attack rating. So you're just doing more damage overall. And usually, like, I don't think, it's not very often I'm getting to an L2. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, most fights are done before I'm at an L2. Whereas if I'm not running suicides, I could build up to an L3. But with suicides, it's not very often that I would see 3 bars of power. So I was thinking, when I do the giveaway streams, I'm not intending to advertise it, but I think I want to, just to see the difference. So the first one that I do is just going to be a regular stream, like title, whatever. On Discord, it will be announced that it's going to be a giveaway stream. The second one, though, I think I will title the stream 1,000 unit giveaway, just to see the difference in how many people are viewing. Maury, how you doing? How's your day coming along? And then the third one would have no announcement, and the last two would only be on Discord anyways. But yeah, I want to see, because I think the first one that I'm gonna send a notice on Discord, like, we should definitely see more people than usual in chat. But I think the one where I title the stream 1,000 unit giveaway, I think we'll see a lot more people. But I mean, my objective for the most part is I want people, oh no, we lost the war. I want people who are, well, one, who are in Discord, who have joined the Discord, and people who are usually here. I'm hoping they win. Anybody who wins, so be it. And, oh, here's something. So on the giveaway thing, when we tested it a couple streams ago, there's the option for me to have it where subscribers or regulars, I don't know how it would dictate the difference, but have better odds at winning. And I'm not really sure if I want to implement that. I think I should. Yeah, because then it ensures that the people who are usually here have better odds, as opposed to somebody who just happened to see the title. You know what? I will do it for the one where I have it in the title. Yeah. The other ones, though, I think I'll just have it that the odds are the same for everybody. Yeah, because for that one, we'll end up with a lot of people. I think we'll end up with a lot of people who aren't normally in the chat, but it will ensure that more than likely it's people that are usually here that have the best odds. Giveaway or not, I will be here. Aww, such a sweet young man. But yeah, it's not going to be that somebody has to be a subscriber to enter to win. It will just be whoever's in the chat. But that one where the title has that, I'll just change the odds so that the subscribers are more likely. I mean, it also means that a non-subscriber or somebody who's normally not here still has the opportunity, just less so. We'll have to have a good hammer polish for that stream. I was kind of hoping that I would be at 500 subs before the gifting event, because I want to do, when we get to 500 subs, I want to do the stream where we're opening the 5-star Nexus crystals and chat picks who I choose, and then opening the 100 Thronebreaker crystals. But I'm not too sure if we're going to get to 500 subs before the 20th. Why am I feeling like it will be a bit awkward when people will show up? I mean, no, anytime you're going to say, I'm giving away something for free, you're absolutely going to have more people show up to the stream. And that's actually why overall I don't want to do that, because I want it to be more people that are here usually. And that's why I'm going to announce it on Discord. Because I think for the most part, the people that are probably on Discord see, whether it be that they get the YouTube notifications or a notification on Discord, I think anybody who's joined the Discord is probably more likely to show up to the stream than somebody just randomly coming by, or somebody that's only subscribed on YouTube. So, and again, that's also why I want to do a couple of the giveaways specifically on Discord. What is the use of giving to some random without subscribing? I just think that if you're here on that stream in particular, then at least you're here. So why not have the option or the ability? And if somebody subscribes or not, I don't care, right? I much more prefer that somebody comes and hangs out and chats. So, having the ability to win, I think would entice that. But also too, right? Because that would seem a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I think if I were doing this to be monetized as a source of income, I obviously would have to take a very different approach to things. And if I ever got to that point, maybe my mindset for how I do this would change. But as it is now, yeah, it's just to have people to chat with while going through this torture. I'm going to take a risk and open a featured 6-star when war ends. Oh boy. I want Hercules or 2099. Oh, good luck. Good luck. I think I've gotten... Oh, no, I haven't got Purgatory. No, maybe Purgatory is the only newer champion in there that I don't have. Because I got 2099. I got Chavez. I got Starkey. I didn't really expect to get Hercules because he's the most hyped one in there for sure. This Iron Patriot is spamming. Yeah, because when he gets to his overrun, outburn, burnout. I don't. Is it just his power? I don't know if it's his power and his health that he gets back. But giveaway gets new subs, and if 3 out of 10 stay subbed after, that's a win. Yeah. But the giveaway isn't to accumulate subs. It's kind of just a way to thank people that have come and hung out throughout the year. It's just the health okay. No, it was power 2 though. Because yeah, I think he was like at an L1 or just over an L1. Then he went into his burnout or just before. Why is he gaining power so quick? What the hell? Oh yeah, okay. And then he got arc overload, and then he got right back to his next L1. I don't know what 20. There we go. So there's the first crash, an hour and a half. Yeah. So on the iPhone 8, we would have had at least 2 by now, probably 3. I don't know what 2099 does, but he has. But he's a Spider-Man, so I'll take the risk. Well, people like him a fair bit. I don't know. I don't think he's necessarily somebody you would use in every circumstance, but I think where you would use him, he's really good. But you know, when this starts happening, where like everything I do, I parry, I get annoyed, and then I just want to keep doing it so that he finally doesn't parry me, as opposed to just backing off for a little bit, which would be the smart thing to do. But we don't always do the smart things. Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat. I don't really know what Spidey 2099 does, but I think I'm going to take him to rank 2. Any somewhat useful champion that I think has potential for me, I'm willing to at least take to rank 2. Every 19th minute rash is the average for your iPhone. This is so nostalgic to me now. I remember I started watching your stream from the point when you were discussing and bought the iPhone 13 and you were using iPhone 8. Okay. Yeah, I remember that first week and a bit on the iPhone 13 because I had a different case and it just felt so weird. And so I had to anytime I was doing war at AQ, I had to use the iPhone 8 because just the way I had to hold the iPhone 13 felt weird, and yeah, it just took me some time to get used to. I'll be joining Purgatory Alliance after this season. Nice. Very good. I don't know if Relentless is still here, but he's in that alliance. I think it's only Relentless that shows up on stream that's in that alliance. And I think he joined it after. Yeah, I don't think when he first was in the stream, I don't think he was in that alliance. I think he's joined that since being on the stream. Because it's kind of funny. Yeah, no, it was definitely after, because he was on the stream a few times. He was in voice chat. We did incursions once or twice, so we were friends in game. And initially, yeah, whatever. Like, I didn't pay any attention to the alliance that he was in. And then, because we were friends, I just happened to be looking at my friends list, and I saw his alliance tag, and I'm like, wait a second, that's the same alliance of somebody I know. So yeah, I'm here just working and lurking. Are we talking sass? Yeah, we're being a bit sassy. Wait, war ends today? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they canceled it yesterday. Initially, what they were going to do, they were just going to discount the war from yesterday because of a problem, and they were hoping to resolve the problem. But they last night just said that the season would be canceled. And the war yesterday didn't count. So the last 3 wars are well, 2. The prestige isn't high enough for you, Forger. Yeah, the last 2 just aren't happening. Yeah, I think Putrid had wanted to get back to streaming this fall. So who knows? We might end up seeing him streaming soon. Today's war doesn't. Yeah, the war ending today doesn't. Which we lost. Which, to be fair, I don't know if we would have lost it. No, we probably would have lost anyways, but I think it would have been much closer if it was still relevant. Because I definitely gave up a few deaths where if the war was counting, I wouldn't have taken the fights. Sorry to throw this out there as you use the word cancel. It's Kabam's cancel culture. What's your alliance, Relentless? You might want to keep that on the down low. Wait, you haven't found somewhere yet, Forager? Relentless, if you don't mind, I could show your alliance on the stream. I could just look up your name from the social tab and then show your alliance. So you're figuring to get back into the full swing of things, are you, Maury? Feel free, I'm working, okay. All right. Okay. So I don't have many more R5s to go through, I don't think. But I thought I was going to get to about 18 million. I should get to 18 million, and then I just have one more run tonight, and that will be that. Okay, so Mr. Relentless, there we go. So that's the alliance there. Summoners, advancement of SSAS. Oh, your alliance prestige is not too bad. 12.7. Okay. Ooh, and the alliance is pretty old too, eh? All right. Well, since I'm here, let's have a look. There's Mr. Putrid. Oh, he's online. He's online, but he's not on the stream? Terrible. Terrible. Oh, that's looking... Oh, I like the diversity there of his top champions. And that Aegon. It's pretty nice. Let's see where Mr. Relentless is here. Oh, why are we going so far? Okay. I was about to say why... Working? Shows you as online, Relentless. Okay. Oh, look at you, right at the Alliance Prestige, 12.7. Very good. At Omega, Oh, Colossus. All right. Cool. Coolio. Kabam always buttons to me. I think Kabam pre-canceled the war just to give an opportunity to call it switching alliances. Oh, let me actually take a look at my alliance. I don't think I've... No, we looked at the Alliance Prestige the other day, and I think it was 13-1. Wait, is that what it was the other day? Because I'm now... Oh, damn. I'm getting very close to being below the Alliance average. Oh, dear. And Cap IW is maxed out. Sung Shi is maxed out. Aegon is maxed out, so none of them are going to help me. I don't think Omega would. Oh, dear. Let me see here. Oh. Nick Fury, maybe. Huh. No, Cosmic Ghost Rider would probably be... Yeah, that would be the biggest benefit right now for my prestige, to get him awakened. Okay. I might start feeling a little pressured. All right. I might grind for Doom second round. Oh, if he goes for 150 mil, I'll drop all my 6 stones into him. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're barely on the average prestige. I know, dude. I know. And the thing that's crazy, when I joined, I think I was at 12.7 or 12.9. And I was a fair bit above the average, because I think when I joined, I think it was 12.3 or 12.2. And I've only been here for 4 months, 3 months. Yeah, like I don't look at that very often, right? I don't look at my prestige too often, and I definitely don't look at the Alliance info too often. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I'm about to be below average. Wow. Looking good, so loving that profile prestige. I thought it was decent, but compared to the Alliance, maybe not so much. So, R4 Apocalypse would get me to 13.3. Yeah, I guess I'm going to be really interested in the trade-in store. Come on, rank up that Doom and use the Awakening Gem on him? No. Taking him to rank 3, absolutely. But no, the generic definitely would not go to him. No. I think most likely the generic would go to Hercules if I were to get him, or Kitty. Whichever of those two I were to get for... I can't really say Hercules because I don't know what I would do with him. Rank 2 right away. Beyond that, I don't. I really need to play him for anything more. So for the 6-star Doom Relentless, that's... You're thinking that for your first time, or... Yeah, okay, so that's to awaken him, right? But yeah, I mean, I've got Doom there, but he is not going to... Yeah, it's going to really depend on how those trade-in gems work. And I think it's just going to be a 1-to-1. No, I think it's going to be a couple. Oh, man, I don't know. I really don't know. Because there's a few different ways it could work. Like, what they had said is that it would be trade in your class resources for generic resources. So that's great. But I'm really hoping that we could also trade in or upgrade our generic resources. So, like, let's say 5 generic 5-star sea stones for 1 generic 6-star Seek Stone, or 5 tech, or 5 generic 5-star gems for one, which we're not going to see, for one generic 6-star Awakening gem. Like, that would be so good. If they did that, though, I think, yeah, you would see prestige numbers go really high. Yeah, the reason oh, okay. So I was thinking that the reason the Alliance Prestige has been going up is because of R4s, but it's also, we just had Cyber Weekend, people got good pulls from that. People got Hercules, stuff like that, Seek Stones. So it's all, so yeah, it's probably also just R3s have been going higher in Sig levels as well, so. But yeah, it goes to show that my progression has been much slower than the Alliances. So the Alliances progressed much quicker than I have since I've been here. What are the odds that there will be a 6-star level in trade? And they haven't mentioned the star level. I think it's going to be every star level. Because it would be silly not to exclude the 6 stars. That would be really silly, and it would be an insult to Throne Breakers. Because Throne Breakers, it's going to be the 6-star side of things, right? That they're concerned with. Now, the ratio, no, I think it's going to be every star level, and I think the ratio should be the same. I don't think that you should see like a 1-to-1 for a 3-star resources and then a 3-to-1 for 6-star. It should be the same across the board. If it's 3-to-1 for a 3-star, it should be 3-to-1 for a 6-star. If it's 1-to-1 for 3, then it should be 1-to-1 for 6. But yeah, I really want to see what that's going to look like. By the way, a rookie question. Been new how Prestige comes to use in gameplay, or as I mean, what's the use of Prestige? So the only area that Prestige has any relevance is in Alliance Quest. So the higher your Alliance Prestige is, the more points you get when you're doing Alliance Quest. So that's why you want higher Prestige, just so that the Alliance overall gets more points from doing Alliance Quest. So for example, an Alliance with a Prestige of 100 and an Alliance of a Prestige of 0, they do the exact same Alliance Quest, like map 5 or whatever the map is. The Alliance with the Prestige of 100 will get more points out of the AQ. And the Prestige is based off of your top 5 champions, and it's basically your hero rating without any masteries. So if you were to completely remove masteries and you were to look at the hero rating of your top 5 champions, the average of that would be your Prestige. Prestige is the new name of Wiener Dance show-offs? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But it does have an impact on results for the game. Almost 2 hours into the stream, my favorite track. So maybe we need to move this track up, in the playlist. It's funny though. I've played the same playlist in the order that it's in for so long, and it's come to the point now where I can feel what the next song is. There should be a command. Paris out of this should put this soundtrack right away. Yeah. Taking him to R4, so we'll be back on a call. Back in about 5 minutes. It's all good. It's all good. We'll be grinding for the dupe. Okay. Well, good luck with that. If he were to go 150 round one, no, 150 would cost me about 5,000. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it for. Huh. Yeah, I can't do it round two anyways, but I don't think I would if I could. I think he's. I mean, I've got my prediction at 188. I hope that's way too high, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Wait a second. Didn't we start off at 8 million? Did I really just do 10 million? Hang on, I'm just going back in the arena to see where I started, where my score was when the stream started. Because if I just did 10 million, that means my second run, and then I am done. Come on. Because, yeah, I only did the one run yesterday. If I'm able to do 10 million a go... Oh, damn, yeah. I started at 8.4. Holy crap. All right. Oh, yeah, that's because I ran the R5s. Okay. Which I'll do tonight, so... Nice. Very nice. If you want to grind for Doom, you need to skip the giveaway. Yeah, maybe, eh? No, I pretty much every day next week. I've got something where I can't be on early in the day, so yeah, I wouldn't be able to be. Okay, let's get out of here, and then we'll get the trials started. No, I'm going to go for the dupe on Claire. And then I do think I will go with the plan for Hercules, where I do it as though I'm going for the 6-star, but not refreshing. And if I get the 5-star out of it, great. Because I think I can do low 60s without any unit use. So I might try to get to 75-ish. I don't know if I want to though, because I'm pretty sure 75 won't be enough. So I would use the units to get to 75, and then I would miss. So that would kind of suck. Yeah. Oh, why did I do that? No. Just kill him. Maybe that was such a bad idea to kill him off, because oh my lord, I just lost so much health. Well, if I were to lose some she. No, we should be okay. Because we'll be able to drop off the bleed into poison right away, so. Go snap. Saying she OP in the chat. Let's not get hit by the L2. Oh, just as I said it. He heard me. I was about to say, just so as long as I don't get hit by the L2. He's like, no, you're getting hit by this. All right. Claire should be able to get him done. Come on, man. No. Well, let's see if we can go in and get him done with the L1. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So let me go back in and see if we've got more energy refills to pick up. I like the earlier acts if I'm going to auto fight for revives, but yeah, I still find 5-3-6 the best for energy refills, which is usually what I'm after. Currently, though, I do want revives for that trade-in store so I could trade them. Ooh, I missed out on tech advancement almost. Okay. Wow, that was close, eh? Don't think I have too much tech ISO, so we'll just wrong thing. We'll just open some PHCs. How much? Oh, well, if we have tech ISO, we can get Starkey maxed out. No, not really. Nah, let's just open the PHCs. So 32, and that will max out the points for tech and for the class advancement. So there's 10. There's 20. Some 4-star techs or mystics would be nice. There's 30. And 2 more, and we'll be at max. So we should be at the 4th milestone right now. Yeah, almost maxed out. Like that. So I could actually just put the ISO into Starkey and that would probably do it, but we've already taken this approach. So just 2 more PHCs. We'll max up for the milestones there. One more. Okay. And now we should be maxed for the milestones. Yep, there we go. And we've got 5 hours, 5.5 hours for arena wins, and then we'll get event quest. Excellent. So let's go get the summoner trials started. Good. Can't do anything. Got him. And I get confused. Is that somebody shows up and tries to take? Oh yeah, then yeah. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that you can't use him, but he's going to always show and tell you change it just to show 5 stars. Ah. Yeah, it doesn't really matter for the poise, really. Oh, he was just there waiting. Thank God, AQ and wars and cooldown. Now I can focus on story and EQ. Yeah. Like I say, I think it's really funny that one of the best times in this game is when the Alliance events are running. So, are any of you going to go for any of the incursion crystals of the new ones? Because I think, yeah, I'm going to probably when this stream is done, I'm going to end up going one at a time. But I'm going to go for the Wolverine ones. But I think next AQ, day 1, I'll probably go Cable, Apocalypse, Diablo. And then depending how Diablo goes, the next day, day 2 or day 3, I'll probably go Cable, Apocalypse, X23. And depending, I think what I'll probably do is use Apocalypse for the first fight, and then makes X23 a horseman. And I have a feeling she should work out pretty well. I want to go for 5-star. Anything from Incursion Crystal? Okay. We will soon be playing 1BG to even out the prestige loss this season? What do you mean? I want to go, but before that, I need incurrence currency for that. I need to do incursions. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing with the incursions, right? Like to be on the ball for that and have the artifacts ready to go, you need to be pretty consistent with it. But for War Prestige, okay. Wait, but there isn't any War Prestige. We'll be playing 1 BG to even out the Prestige. What do you mean lost? Oh, like as in people leaving and coming and going, or? Oh, you mean the war rating? Let me see something here. Oh, crap. You know what? I just realized on the 10th when... Oh, no, that's okay. Okay, yeah. So... Yeah, that's next Friday for the trade-in store. But I've got something at 1, which that's fine. Because the trade-in store should go live at 11 a.m. So, yeah, I'll be able to stream that. Because I do definitely want to see... Actually, that stream I probably wouldn't, unless I'm up early. If I'm up early, then I'll stream Arena and then the trade-in store. Otherwise, I might just trade in. I might just stream the trade-in store. The titles, labels, silver, gold, and so on. Probably gonna go for Wolverine. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Well, so this Incursions reset is interesting. There's several champions that are in multiple crystals. Human Torch is one. Well, we saw a couple others. Havoc, Jubilee, I think are in multiple crystals as well. So yeah, if you're looking for any of those champions, this is a great opportunity for people. I'll just be sad with opening the 4 crystals for Wolverine and missing all of them. War rating is War Prestige as per Kabam's terms. Okay. Got old balls looking. Well, it's close. Oh! So the other day I was just messing around in ROL against Winter Soldier. And I had X-23 as a horseman, and I tried X-23 R2 6-star as a horseman. And I tried 4-star Wolverine as a horseman. And he got the fight done in 10 hits more than the 6-star, which is pretty damn crazy. So yeah, so it was after that I'm like, okay, I want 5-star Wolverine. Shadow Moses, how you doing? What's up? What classic character you think is getting an arena this month? I'm thinking Quake or Magic. Not Quake. I don't think it would be Blade, just because I think when we see Blade in the arena, it's going to be in February. And I think it would coincide with Blade Day. Like what we use. I think it was like the 21st or something of February. So I don't think it would be Blade. We've already seen Starkey and Ghost Rider. I don't know if it would be a Mystic. Just because we got 2 Mystics now. Well, no, that wouldn't change anything because we're going to see Claire later in the month. Yeah, no, I don't think it would be a Mystic because we've got 2 Mystics right now. We're going to have Claire later. Yeah, I don't know who. We might not, though, because we'll probably get the Bob's Champions. We'll get Craven. Yeah, so I don't think we will. Because we've got Doom right now. We're going to get Craven and the Buff Champions most likely, and then Claire. And I think that would be... Would there be time for one more? Oh, unless we see a... Ooh, I don't know how that would work. like if we got something other, because I think haven't we seen year specific where you could pick it? No, not too sure. But yeah, I don't think it would be magic, just because of the amount of mystics we've already seen this month. We're gonna see. Quake, no, because that would mean she'd also be available as a 6-star. I don't see her being available as a 6-star yet. 2021 Arena, dude, that would be, I don't know, man. And the sad thing is, if we saw it, I would not be participating because that would go so high. Most people would be aiming for Hercules. Yeah, I don't think we would see that. And that would be 200 million. I'm back, man. I kept getting phone calls. Well, you're a popular guy. My champ's showing 4-day cooldown for incursion. Yeah. The incursions cooldown. I think it's like 12 days or 11 days for 6 stars. I'm not sure how long it is for. So the 6 stars have the longest cooldown, then 5 stars, then 4 stars. Well, you're a popular guy. That's why you're getting all the phone calls. So we're gonna get the trial started. We'll get to at least 500,000. We'll see about going higher, but we'll do at least 500,000. Get a decent start to it. But I'm probably looking to get to about 3 million for the day, so I'm going to be doing a lot with summoner trials. Got to make up for what I missed out yesterday. Actually, maybe I don't need to do that much because I'll be able to get the feature done tonight, meaning all arena tomorrow would be summoner trials. So yeah, I might be able to slack on them a little bit today. Oh, you sticker. I just got 6-star Tigra. Ooh, congratulations. Not bad. I think she's a little bit complex to play, but you take the time to get good with her. I think the payoff is pretty high. I see now the Incursion Crystal set is there for 90 days, so I can do it when my 5-6 stars cool down. Yeah, so I think no rush then in beating my chest. Well, so every month the miles, it completely resets. And then, so once a month you want to do as much as you can to take advantage of all the milestones. And then once you've done that, once you've maxed out the milestones for the month, then you just want to run incursions every 5 days when it resets to get your milestones, which are just, I think there's 3 levels of milestones that you can get from the weekly resets. But there's 10 levels that you can get from the monthly reset. So today, doing a run if you were to do 10 rooms of Sector 8, you would get your monthly milestones all done. And you would get your, I think, wait, is that it? Let me take a quick look. Yeah, because there's 2 sets of milestones. One that there's 10 levels, and then the other, I think there's only 3. Ah! Ran the wrong way. There we go. There's also a weekly reset or incursions currency, and then there's monthly, which I learned recently. So what the weekly, yeah. So let's take a look. Yeah, so for here, this is the one that resets every month. Now there's so for Sector 7, you got up to Zone 10. So each zone you do is a different milestone. For Sector 8, it goes higher, but up to Zone 10 is where the artifacts are. Beyond Zone 10 is just shards and gold. So this is the monthly one. And then under the milestone rewards, this is the weekly reset. And the first 3 milestones have the artifacts. So if you were to do Zone 10 of Sector 8 on the monthly reset, you're going to get these 10 milestones and then the 3 for your weekly reset. And then depending on where you are, I think they all have, yeah, they all have milestones up to Zone 10 of whatever the sector is. And then you've always got your weekly reset. So if you wanted, you could do, on a weekly basis, you could do more. So for Sector 8, to get the top 3 milestones, you just need to get to Zone 5. If you were running Sector 7, you would need to do, I think for Sector 7, to get the top weekly milestones, you need to do Zone 10. So if you're able to do Sector 8, that is the best way to maximize the amount of rewards you get. I see now, and weekly 1 gold looks good. Yeah. I'm in Sector 6. Okay, Tier 2. All right. Getting pulled into another meeting. Have a good Friday, Solar. Thank you for an awesome stream, and I'm sorry if I missed any chat. Busy day for me. It's all good, dude. It's all good. Have a good one. Thanks for coming and hanging out. But yeah, the phone calls and meetings makes you feel important. But yeah, Adam, as far as incursions go, if you can once a month get to Zone 10 of whatever sector you're doing, you could usually do Yeah, so you could usually do the sector that you're have access to and the sector below. So if you can at the very least do the highest sector that's possible to zone 10 once a month, yeah, you'll find that you'll accumulate those artifacts pretty quick. And then if you're able to do it on the weekly reset, it doesn't accumulate as quick, but hey, it's still a few artifacts every week, and they do build up over time. And I think, just doing it, having the artifacts on hand for stuff like this, where we get the new crystals, and there's, like in my case, I want the Wolverine ones. So having those artifacts on hand, I'm going to be able to open a couple of the crystals right away, and then throughout the run of those crystals, I'll be able to open all of them. So yeah. Okay. So you haven't been streaming for a while, Adam? Or have I just been missing it? Which is quite possible. Because when you were starting, you were streaming, I think it was about a week, 2 weeks there, where you were streaming every day. Now, and I got used to it, and then all of a sudden it's not happening. Ooh, I didn't think I'd be able to get that heavy off. Okay. All right. You've not been streaming? Okay. So it's not that I've been missing it. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I watch it when I feel like doing it with the thing game which exists. Need to do. Oh, okay. I'm not too sure what you mean. I want to, but when I feel like doing it with the thing game, which I think his last stream was Call of Duty. He didn't even know that I subscribed to it. Well, did you say anything in his chat? Were you like, yo, what's up? What is happening? I think I finally decided on the giveaway amount. It's going to be 3 1,000 unit giveaways on the YouTube and 2 1,500s on Discord. I think that's what we'll do. And then that's 6,000 in total, because I was thinking, initially I was thinking I wanted to do 10,000, but because I don't want to open battle chips, and I might want to do some champion grinds in the new year, then I was thinking 5,000, all 1,000 giveaways. But yeah, I think we'll do the 3 YouTube ones of 1,000 and the 2 Discord ones of 1,500. The only thing for Discord, I can't see a way to do the Discord stuff, which I guess I could just look for a Discord bot to do it. But I'd prefer just to be able to use Nightbot and do it the same way. Oh, I wonder. Yeah, I'd prefer to do it similar to how the YouTube streams will be, but I don't think that's going to be an option. Call of Duty Mobile, I wanted to play Warzone, but it needs a good machine. Okay. Did you increase 1,000 on YouTube? Did you increase 1,000 on YouTube? No. So it was all, the idea was going to be, so last year it was 500 units for the YouTube ones, but and it was 1,000 on the Discord. But for this year, I wanted to bring the YouTube ones up to 1,000, and then a little bit more for the Discord ones. But yeah, for this year, I was always planning to do 1,000. Yeah. I was always planning to do 1,000 unit giveaways for the YouTube ones. I was kind of thinking maybe just to do it a 900, because I think most people are probably going to want just greater gifting crystals. But I think it's cooler just to say 1,000 units. Previously, no, it was always going to be at least 3 on the YouTube side. I was thinking 5 at one point, but it was always going to be just 2 on the Discord. So, because when I was thinking to do 10,000 units, it was going to be 5 1,000s on YouTube and 2 2,500s on Discord. But then thinking I don't want to open battle chips, so then I was thinking, okay, 5,000 units in total. But yeah, I'll do 6,000 units in total, 3 for YouTube, 2 for Discord, and that should be okay. Because I won't be at 30,000 when the gifting starts, but so I'll still end up with over 20,000 units from the giveaway stuff, and then I'll probably do another 5,000 trading of my own, and I'll still be over 20,000 units. So if I had bought the offers for Cyber Weekend, I may then have done 10,000 total, because then I would have then I would have had a lot more units on hand. But then again, if I had bought the offers, I would have spent another 5,000 units, because I would have got the Sig Star unit offer. And I mean, if I was that close, then I may as well have just gone for the other 3,000, right? And picked I-Bomb. Who plays Call of Duty Mobile? Your ID is Billy D. There you go, Adam. Somebody to play with. There you go. That's what I was wondering. You've increased from 5,000 to 6,000. That's damn 1 month of hard grind still. It's generous enough. Yeah, but, well, No, I've decreased, right? Because initially I was planning to do 10,000 units. However, that was early in the year when I was thinking that, and that was when I was still spending money. So when I was thinking that was also with the anticipation of having units from offers. But as I'm not spending money currently, I'm not going to have the units from offers. So but if we see things, and for me, it's not even so much the problems in game. It's really more about how they address them. And yeah, I just really feel like they're not showing that they value their customers very much. But yeah, if I were spending money, I would have gotten at least one Odin and probably the 3 treasures. So I would have had a bunch more shards, 6-star shards. I'd be sitting on a bunch more units, but so be it. And it was like I said, like not doing it, I realized it meant I was going to fall behind for the alliance that I'm in. But I'm okay. And in all honesty, if that was a problem for the alliance, like which we've definitely seen now when we're looking at the prestige, right? Like being from a fair bit beyond the alliance average to being right at the alliance average for prestige. I think, yeah, big part of that is due to the Cyber Weekend and me not taking advantage of the cash offers. But yeah, and if that were an issue for the alliance, like if I ended up being the lowest in prestige for a length of time, and I wasn't able to increase the prestige, then I think that would be absolutely fair for them to remove me. So, and yeah, and I'm pretty sure any fair alliance, before simply removing somebody for that, they'd say, like, we need you to increase your numbers. And to be fair, like, I like this alliance, so I'd be willing to look at doing that. As it is right now, the only thing I could do is Awaken and R3 Doom, which that would make a decent impact. I lurked a few, but was early. I was pacing out while watching. Even if I delete my message here, it shows on screen. Yeah, so that's I do on Twitch. That's the message you're talking about. But the on-screen stuff, that like as there's more messages, that gets removed anyways. Or it's also set to a time. Like messages will only be on screen for 30 seconds, I think. But if there was a message like the ones about, do you want to be famous, even though I'm already famous, if one of those are posted, like you wouldn't be able to remove it, but I could. Like, oh yeah, the only way to do it would be to put you in timeout, which I don't need to. But yeah, if I put you in timeout, then that last message that you had posted would be removed from the on-screen chat. Rar, how you doing? I opened 2 5-star crystals last night and got Iron Man Infinity War and Professor X as my first mutant 5-star. Okay. Good champion. Good champion. I'm not very good with him. And I don't use him a ton. Well, I don't use him for anything in particular, but he brings a fair bit to the table, and he's got some pretty good potential. He does take a little bit of time to get built up though. But once you've got them built up, it pays off. Ah! I remember when Iron Man Infinity War first came out, I so badly wanted him. And I didn't want him to use, I wanted him for defense. And it was quite a while. After he was pretty much irrelevant is when I got him as a 6-star. You recently took your Professor X to R5. Okay. Yeah, I took mine to rank 2 because I felt if I was going to try him out, I really wasn't going to play him much at rank 1. And then I took him to rank 2, and I haven't played him much at rank 2. I'll have him on the team sometimes. Yeah, it's just that he's slow to... Because when I have him on the team, it's if I'm farming ROL. And it doesn't make really any sense to build him up there. So yeah. I have used him a couple times in the monthly EQ, and there I would get him built up. But usually it's just to go with the synergy with X23 to reduce the potency of poisons. But yeah, I could, and probably if I didn't run suicides, I could see utilizing him more so. Because that's another thing with him, you want to be throwing specials pretty frequently, so he's not going to be the best to be using if you're running suicide. And unfortunately, his synergy with X23 that reduces the poison, it doesn't benefit him. It will benefit anybody else, but not him. Okay.
The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to.
But I think he's definitely a good character to have, just because he will benefit other mutants a fair bit. So even if you're not planning to use him a ton, having him on the team, like I think Apocalypse is a great option to use. They're both great options to use, but they're both characters that even if you don't, for whatever reason, want to use them, just having them on the team is a big benefit to the other mutants that you would have. So, and if you can run both Apocalypse and Professor X, and then bring in 3 other mutants, oh man. There's some pretty damn crazy potential. Pretty crazy. Okay.
till the sunrise. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Wave goodbye to your city life, and say hello to the desert sky. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape.
Ah!
To a
Okay.
world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Let's escape. Let's escape. Let's escape.
Not able to make sense why Suidea loves Strife so much. But yeah, Strife does good damage. So he's somebody else that has to be built up. But once he's built up, I think, yeah, he brings quite a bit to the table, though, too. Immune to reverse controls, good damage. I don't know much about him. I've never used him for anything in particular. The only thing that I look for him to is just a synergy with Apocalypse to increase the special damage from L1s and L2 of Apocalypse. But outside of that, he was, and I think people were thinking of him as a replacement for Aegon for the Abyss. So there's potential there, but I think if you have Aegon, he is still the best option. But yeah, if you didn't have Aegon and you did have Stripe and you want to get it done, he would be potential for that. Did you watch Seaton's Craven video? I did not. I did not. I did watch that video, and so much to keep in mind while using Craven as per my brain capability goes. Yeah, so if it's a complex champion, it's not going to be a champion for me. I like him simple and sweet. All right, so we got over 500,000, so that's a pretty good start for the Summoner Trials. So yeah, that is about it for me for this stream. I might be back tomorrow morning, but we'll see. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.